Real life scenario number 23. I always feel the need to explain myself. How do I stop this? And you just did. For the last time. Yeah, you're going to stop right now. Going forward, you're going to practice not talking so much. You're going to keep quiet. You're going to do your thing in silence. You owe no one an explanation about anything, unless it's your boss at work or something like that. What's more, the less you start caring what others think, the more you'll realize they really don't care either. Folks are busy. Play into that for your benefit. Don't waste explaining what it is that you're doing and let it fall on deaf ears. One ear out the other. People that really don't care, they're going to forget about it in like 1 minute after you leave the room. Again, practice, keeping your mouth shut and your mind distracted with your own stuff and what's at hand. In quick time, you'll feel more confident that no explanation was ever required or even asked or cared about. Your mind just tricked you into thinking one was. What's more, instead of explaining what it is you feel that you need to explain, let your works, deeds, or finished product do the talking for you. Yes, but I must do this or else. Let me explain why it's important to me. No, don't say stuff like that. Instead, I didn't say anything because I didn't think you'd understand. So I just kept to myself. I worked on my project. I didn't tell anybody. And I got it done. And look, see what I did? Look at this. How cool is this? Cool, huh? The point is, talk to people after you do what you wanted to do, that you thought you needed to explain yourself, and not before, when there's nothing to show or see with their eyes and ears. So instead, you have to explain yourself ad nauseum, a big waste of time. Quick example. I stopped telling people when I was writing a new book. Their response? Don't you have enough already? Why are you writing another one? Oh, I got sick of their lack of enthusiasm. Well, I stopped telling people when I was writing a new book, and instead, I just sat down and wrote it. Then, after it was printed and I had a proof copy in hand, I'd say, hey, look at this. Look what I just wrote. I wrote another book. Their response, completely opposite. Wow, that's cool, Bart. Another book. Can I have a copy? See how that works? So the secret sauce to, fixing or stopping, always feeling the need to explain yourself, shut up and just do what you got to do. And try to do that for as long as you can without talking to anyone. In fact, when there's an opportunity to either, what are you doing these days, Bart? Dodge that question and don't tell them what you're up to. Distract them so you can protect your creative environment. When I wrote this book, Lethal Confidence, I told a couple people, but they were in my corner. They were my fans. But there were some other people, no way. I would not tell them I was writing this book until it got done. And then I had to go record the audio, which I'm doing now. And I still didn't tell them. I'm not going to tell a certain group of people that this book is done until it's ready to be published on Amazon. That's how I go about things now. I don't tell people stuff anymore. I just do my thing. I love creating, doing, writing, working in that vacuum of protected silence that nobody knows. I don't have people call me, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Oh my gosh, forget that. Okay, so there you go. When it comes to your feeling of needing to explain yourself, no more. Done. Over. That was the last time that you will ever explain yourself again before your work is done. After your work is done, you're going to be more like on an interview stage because the work you did will explain what you did. Let your deeds work for you. Let the things that you worked on explain what it is that you did. Make sense? That's how I do it, and you can too.